I bet you've been there. You're making a considered purchase and the subject of a warranty comes up at checkout. If you're looking at computers at a box store this Christmas, perk up. Our next guest says there are 3 things you should know before you buy. Thor Schrock is here to compute this. Good morning, Thor.
Good morning, Mary. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Exciting Monday morning talk today. Warranties.
Well, maybe it's not exciting, but boy, I think it'll be valuable information when people get to that point. Because you wonder, are they just trying to sell me or do I actually need this thing?
Well,
so
I'm talking about the free warranty that you get when you buy the product.
Right.
Like you can buy a car, you get like 3 years,
Sure.
36,000 miles.
Yeah.
You buy a computer, you get a 1-year warranty. And have you ever thought, like, what does that include? Mm-hmm. What does it include? No, I'm just, no, you've never thought. Nobody thinks about that.
Nobody's processing it.
No.
You're talking about cars. What does it mean, warranties in the computer world?
No, you buy a computer, you just expect it to work, right? So there's a few things about your computer warranty, your new computer warranty, and this applies to Dell's or HP's, Sony's, Toshiba's, even the brand we like, Asus. I mean, they're all the same warranty-wise. Do you know that the battery is not covered at all from day one?
So is that one of your 3 tips?
That's one of the 3, yeah.
With any brand, the battery is not covered.
Battery is not covered.
So whether it's comes with warranty, right? But then that's where we talk about buying one.
Doesn't matter. You buy the warranty, it's not covered. The battery is not covered. It's considered a high failure item. They test it when it goes out the door, and it works great. It works great. Now most laptops now have, because the processors are so energy efficient, have 2 cells or 3 cells. So if you open up your laptop, there's like 3 AA batteries in there running the whole laptop now. They're a little higher voltage than a AA, but there's three batteries about that size. One of those 3 cells goes bad, your entire laptop is no longer portable. And the batteries are not removable anymore.
Because I remember the old bricks, right? And you could order new batteries or whatever if over time one of those went bad.
But now they're not removable anymore. Just like the newer cell phones, you can't take the battery out.
So you're saying well then the computer is worthless.
That's right.
She catches on quickly.
Yeah, that's right. And the approximate charge-recharge span of a lithium-ion battery is before it starts to degrade, let alone fail. Because they usually don't just die. They usually, one day you get it and your thing lasts an hour.
They underperform for a while.
Then it's only a half hour. Then it's 15 minutes. Then you can unplug it and plug it back in really fast. It's like a power blink protector,
And then it's gone.
Yeah, and then it just shuts off.
But you're saying even if you buy a warranty and you just don't use what's with it, but you upgrade, you think you're like doing yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Even the battery is not covered then either.
Yeah,
okay.
The battery is not covered at all.
That's one of Thor's 3 points. You've got 2 others, including...
All right, now this one is important. Your hard drive must be completely dead, not just dying, to be covered by a warranty.
Well, once it's dead, then you've lost...
Yeah, you've lost your data, but the computer doesn't work at all at that point. So if you get on the phone with one of the support guys from India and they can run the hard drive diagnostic and it scans the entire drive, it'll come back. If it's able to scan the whole drive, it will come back with a code that says it's a good drive. We can install a product like Drive Advisor on your computer, and it'll pop up and say the drive's at like 2% health and about to kick the bucket. Right,
that evaluates the health of the hard drive. But what you're saying is with these warranties, unless your computer is like belly up.
Yeah, that's right. Unless it's
the hard drive is belly up, then
completely unable to function. The automotive equivalent would be if you sit in your car and you turn the key in your brand new car and it goes vrr, 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 vrr. That's not a bad car. If you turn the key and there's nothing, then that's a bad car. I mean, that's the automotive. I mean, it's ridiculous because you can't use a laptop with a bad hard drive. It doesn't function properly.
Well, and who knows what you've lost in the process. Some of those priceless pictures and projects that you might have been working on.
Well, and another thing is, most people don't know this, but you can't back up a hard drive that's failing. If you try to do an image backup of a failing hard drive, the backup will fail every time. So once your hard drive,
full of good news today.
Yeah, once your hard drive starts to die, it's got. We have a silver lining at the end. Okay?
Well, we've got one more. I'm hesitant. We've already got like 2 lemons. So what's the 3rd point here, Thor?
All right, this is the sad news. We've talked about this a little bit last week, but your computer is designed to last 18 to 24 months in every respect. The hinges, the battery, the cooling system. In every respect, it's designed to last 18 to 24 months. Now, do some last a little bit longer? Sure, some make it out to 3 years, even 4, depending on how well they're cared for, whether they're used on soft surfaces, whether they get preventative maintenance checkups, things like that, make them last a little bit longer. But the average computer, for the average user does internet, email, word processing, maybe a little Facebook and some bill paying. That's it.
Simple.
Simple stuff. That's the average user. That's who these computers are designed for. Will last the average user 18 to 24
That's why
months.
the price points are what they are.
That's why they're
right.
low, and they got to keep you coming back and buying every couple of years to make sure that they've got the revenue and the production numbers where they want them to be.
So where's the silver lining?
Well, the silver lining.
Get to the good news.
The good news is if you come to Schrock and purchase your laptop at Schrock. Now I mentioned, we sell ASUS laptops. They're the best you can buy. We love them. But if you buy your laptop at Schrock, it has the same ASUS warranty on the battery. But that's why we layer a Schrock Innovations warranty on top of it, where we understand you're buying a piece of equipment and you expect it to perform. If the battery goes bad, yes, they're non-replaceable. They're not. When I say non-replaceable, you can't push the clips and take the battery out. But you can open it up and you can remove the cells and replace the cells with a soldering iron. So we can fix stuff if it goes bad, or we can replace the whole laptop depending on what the cost is on it. So when you get a warranty from Schrock, it covers everything. In fact, we never come out and say it covers your data because that's scary because sometimes weird stuff, you drop it in the bathtub, is your data covered, that kind of thing. But when you bring it in for some kind of work, when you want us to do a warranty repair on something like the hard drive, if you take that to the box store, they're going to take the hard drive out, they're going to put a new hard drive in, they're going to run the factory restore, and they're going to hand you the computer back and say it's fixed. You're not going to have any of your data. At Schrock, we get it. You want your data.
And you're here. And by the way, you're here. I feel like there's something to be said about being in the community and caring about your neighbors in that regard. And I know that's why you get all these best of honors, is because the customer service. But that underscores the warranty, what you're speaking about now. 3 locations. I want to let them know where to find you: Village Point, Papillion, and Lincoln. SchrockInnovations.com. What were you going to add, my friend?
I was going to add that we have a new employee named Robert that we hired 5 days ago. And in Schrock Innovations record, he got his first customer compliment in the first 4 days he was there. Normally this, we wouldn't even let a guy 4 days in on the phone, but he actually was on the Schrock desk and helped somebody out, and they sent in a note saying he said he was his 4th day and he's amazing, great hire.
I love that.
Good job, Robert.
Public praise is a good thing. Thank you, Thor.
Thanks.
Good to see you, and we'll see you again real soon.
Oh yeah.
And the Morning Blend continues here in less than 3 minutes.